Radio 1 podcast. The Scott Mills Daily.
Right. They need to show this again on TV. There is this amazing documentary that I found, which I'm going to play some bits from in a minute, Chopper.
Right.
Like, the best documentary ever, made in the 80s, about rap. Now,
Okay.
You don't know that much about rap, do you?
No, all the 80s.
You will do. You will, all the 80s.
Yeah.
That's right. But you will do after you hear some bits of this documentary.
Okay.
So, which DJ do you think they go to for an opinion on rap music?
In
the 80s.
I have no idea.
Okay. Right.
I'm struggling. Westwood?
He wasn't... Was he alive in the 80s?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Was he?
Yeah.
Right. It wasn't Westwood,
Okay,
no.
alright.
Do you recognise this voice?
I think what makes a good rapper really is something that makes you stand out from somebody else, either with your lyrics, if you've got a vast vocabulary and you're using words in a different way than anybody else and you're really saying something about how you feel about what's going on around you, or if you've got a great personality and you're doing something other people haven't got, maybe a good stage show where you've got your own dress style or something like that, which makes you stand out from everyone else and you're king of the block.
You're king of the block.
Is that who I think it is?
Who do you think it is?
That sounded very much like Dave Pearce to
It
me.
is Dave Pearce. Now, before Dave rolled some fat ones on Radio 1, he was actually a very well-respected...
Rapper.
Hip-hop DJ, not rapper.
Right.
He played a lot of hip-hop on his show.
Okay.
He had a show in London on a BBC local station called GLR.
Right.
Would you like to hear Dave doing his rap show?
Yes.
Right. Okay, now, at the moment, right, these days, Radio 1's rap show sounds like this with Westwood.
Damn, I ain't gonna front, I ain't mad at Shorty. I mean, how many guys are tricked on women, you know what I mean? If a girl is gonna get their own back, especially on Kells and Usher, I salute her. It's a beautiful thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear Dave's rap show?
I'd love to.
GLR 94.9, it's Dave Pearce with you till 10. That's Roger Johnson on the wheels of steel. Roaming our rap lines now on 224-2000. The best three rappers get on the air tonight, and the ultimate winner will come into our GLR studios. Do a session for us on next Sunday's show.
I wish I could open the rap lines. He did, in case you're wondering, he did say wheels of steel there.
That's Roger Johnson on the wheels of steel.
Yeah. Also, he sounds really posh, listen.
And the ultimate winner will come into our GLR studios. Do a session for us on next Sunday's show.
Amazing.
Sunday's show.
Yeah. Yeah. The fat one. By Jove. Now, so the documentary talks to Dave Pearce as the DJ,
Yeah.
What rappers do they talk to, do you think, on this documentary from the 80s about rap?
I really don't know. I don't think I could guess, to
Right.
be honest.
They talk to the Too Hype posse.
Oh, right.
Do you know them?
No.
Guess where they're from?
London.
Nope.
No. Brooklyn.
No.
The Bronx.
No.
Anywhere, New York.
No.
No. West Coast, LA.
No.
Right, I'm struggling now.
They're from Oxted in Surrey. This is the Too Hype posse.
Posse's a group of people that enjoy rap or hip-hop. The rapper has to have a posse to back him up. So if you just by yourself like rap, that's okay. But if you've got a posse, you've got people you can rely on.
Yeah.
If you have a posse...
But... why do you think the Too Hype posse like rap music?
I don't know. I find it impossible to answer most of these questions.
You'd think that maybe it was to get out of the ghetto of Oxted, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But you're wrong.
It's catchy, it gives a lot of information, it gives as much information, I think, as the news, and it's easy to understand.
Oh, bless.
They like rap because it's easier to understand than the news.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't imagine Ice-T saying that, can you? It's catchy. Or 50 Cent.
It's catchy.
It's catchy, mother. So, Public Enemy, why did you want to fight the power through rap, do you think?
It's catchy.
Yeah.
However,
However,
don't understand the news.
he is not my favourite member of the Too Hype posse. My favourite, by far, is MC Chaos with a K. And you're about to hear his work in action. This is from a documentary in the 80s, which they do have to show again. Right, this is the Too Hype posse's beatboxer, right? It's MC Chaos with a K. Now, I want you to listen to him, and then you can hear how he got his name, Chaos.
Well, beatboxer in the posse is the cassette, E is the backing track.
Demonstrator to other beatboxers, there is none greater. He makes rap noises under the sun. Have you ever heard a human digital drum or a
He can do cymbals, he can do chords. He's almost the real thing, but he's portable.
I know a lot of you know what I'm talking about.
What was that at the end?
No idea.
A lot of you know what I'm talking about.
What?
Now, do you know how MC Chaos got into beatboxing?
No.
Right, it's actually quite a sad story.
Oh.
I just felt left out because everyone else was doing all these really good raps. I tried rapping, but I just mucked it up. Then one of my mates, he showed me a way out of this trauma-like thing. And what he did, he taught me to beatbox using my lips.
Right. So he tried to rap,
Right.
but he was crap, which is a trauma type thing, isn't it?
Can beatboxing get you out of any trauma?
Any trauma
He showed me a way out of this trauma-like thing.
type thing.
Is Dr. Mark going to start advising that?
Yeah. So beatboxing, it saved MC Chaos from his rapping trauma
Hell,
type
yeah.
thing, but he stumbled across his genius beatboxing by accident. Right? You're gonna absolutely love this.
One day, in maths, I was about to sneeze, and then what came out was a snare drum sound. It sounded really, really like a snare drum.
So he sneezed at a code name Rebel. Amazingly, it sounded just like a snare drum. But that could have been a problem.
I thought to myself, well, if I can only do it when I'm sneezing, that's not going to be good for my beatboxing.
So what do you do?
What I did, I practiced doing it without sneezing.
Amazing. So now you can do it without sneezing. Because before, there's a problem. Coming next, I introduce you to the code name Rebel Crew.
The Scott Mills Daily.
Right, we've got to petition the BBC to get this show back on, this documentary about rap made in the 80s. It's true, everyone sounded quite posh there. Like, Dave Pearce sounded posh. I mean, you know, you've heard tapes of me when I was a bit younger. I was very posh.
Yeah, squeaky.
Yeah. Right, so there's another crew on this show.
Another one?
It's not just the Two Hype posse.
Right.
Right.
There's also big rivals.
There's also crew. Now, I'm going to get this up for you on the screen there, so just look at this as well, all right? Now, they sound quite mean, don't they? Codename Rebel Crew.
They do, yeah.
Where do you think they're from?
Oh, I'll go Brooklyn again.
No, they're from Tring in Hertfordshire, but they are the real deal, right? Because they rap about real serious stuff.
A lot of stuff I write in my raps is I would tackle a lot of political views, as well as just the normal sort of egoistic raps. I sort of tackle topics that a lot of people try to sweep under the carpet in that.
Right, so it's not all about him. I mean, it's topics he
That's
covers.
quite hard hitting.
Would you like to hear one?
Yeah.
You sit in your armchair with your control for another channel. Would you sell your soul? Watch the box all day and night. Buy your own dish or satellite. Not me.
You select your subject you want to write about by just watching the television or something. And if something is happening and it grabs your attention and you want to release anger about that, then you just write it down in a rap.
I just don't agree with Sky TV.
Doesn't agree with it, Sky TV.
So his big hard-hitting social comment
that's
was
his message.
I just don't agree with Sky TV.
Wow.
What did you think when you watched that then?
I think he looks a bit like a young Steve Lamacq with a baseball cap on.
With trainers. Amazing trainers as well. I like the way he doesn't hate Sky TV. That's not his beef. He doesn't accuse them of anything terrible. He just doesn't agree with it.
That's very nice of him.
I would tackle a lot of political views, topics that a lot of people try to sweep under the carpet in that.
I just don't agree with Sky TV.
Also, the lad that's beatboxing for him looks like Martin Fowler.
He does a bit, doesn't it? Yeah.
I just don't agree with Sky TV.
It's catchy.
Now, if you know who these people are, I really would like to hear from you, and you know, let me know if they ever made it straight out of Tring.
Maybe if your next door neighbour doesn't have a dish on his house, it might be him.
That'll be him, probably.
I just don't agree with Sky TV.
Radio 1. This is a download from the BBC. For more information, go to bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. The Scott Mills Daily.